This is the Pocket Monster Manual. I am Wooly Shambler, here with Animich.
Miss a turn.
Moogle.
Hi.
Specs.
I feel like I'm getting deja vu for the Slowbro episode.
And Shiny. Missing now.
What?
And we're talking about Slakoth.
Please set video player to 2 times speed.
2 times speed.
Do you know what's fucked up? Slakoth standing up in the anime. Let's talk about that straight up.
Oh no, he just looks like Vigoroth.
Fucked up. He's so aggressive, and that's not the man that I know and love.
He's power stancing, look at him.
Act your age, Slakoth. What the fuck?
His little pink belly, his little pink nose.
I don't like seeing his pink belly.
It feels a bit too intimate, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's a bit too skin-like for me. I don't like that.
Do you think it's like a suction thing, so it suctions into trees so it doesn't fall off when he falls asleep?
No, so he doesn't slide around on laminate floors.
Yeah.
You see his big pink butt on the back sprites anyway.
Oh, he does. He's got a pink bum, hasn't he?
He's got a pink butt. Oh, dude.
He's got a heart-shaped butt on White and White 2 as well.
How come in Pokemon Pinball Sprite he looks really... seductive?
Do you really think
He does.
that?
He does. Yeah, look at him.
He's got that little twinkle in his eye looking back at you, doesn't he?
With the ass out, yeah.
Giving you the fuck me eyes.
This is a sloth Pokemon, and as we all know, sloths are really lazy and they move really slow, and that's his whole thing. And he skips turns sometimes with the ability Truant, which is just negative, isn't it? There's no positive to that.
Yes.
There's no positive.
It's just
no.
negative. Nothing good about it.
Yeah.
Nothing good at all. The one and only time I've ever tried to do a Nuzlocke was in Pokemon Emerald, and this was the guy that I first met in the fucking forest, and I rage quit at that point. Because I'm not dealing with this. I'm not fucking doing it.
Anything interesting in this man's Pokedex? Its heart beats once a minute.
Oh!
Boom!
That is slow.
Do you think it is just like a clap, or do you think it's like a really slow kind of thing?
It's like when you slow someone's voice down to like minuscule speed and it just goes.
So his heart just does one like really flaccid squelch periodically.
So when Slakoth like has a stroke, it's not gonna know for like a minute or two, or several minutes.
It's gonna be a couple of minutes. Yeah, it's gonna be like we were talking about this with the Queen of France's head being chopped off, weren't we? Like, how long would it take for you to experience a stroke? I think it could be up to like 10 minutes before this guy like experiences a stroke when his heart stops.
So he would be dead like minutes before he knew it. That's fucked.
Yeah, I guess, because he's got such a slow metabolism. It sleeps for 20 hours a day.
If it eats just 3 leaves in a day, it is satisfied.
Oh man, this guy's got contagious laziness though.
Yeah.
The way Slakoth lolls around makes anyone who watches it feel like doing the same.
Just seeing it makes one drowsy, I agree.
Yeah, I'm kind of tired.
Wait, you turn into a drowsy if you see it?
I can't believe I've turned into a drowsy, yeah. It's a bit rude.
This is one of the better pun names in Pokemon, I think.
Slack off, yeah. No,
Yeah, it's quite good.
Sloth
Slack off.
and slack off.
Simple, effective.
Better to slack off than slack on.
Indeed. What does its Japanese name mean? Namakero.
It's just a pun on sloth.
Just means sloth.
He's just a sloth, isn't he?
My sister has done a lot of work with sloths in real life.
Yes.
And she says that they're quite vicious, actually. The claws are actually very dangerous on a sloth to fleshy human skin, and they can move fast when they want to. It's just generally they try and preserve their energy by not. They get really constipated because their metabolism is so slow. Like, they come down from trees once a week to shit, and they can be down there for like a good hour trying to fall force a shit out because of how constipated they are, and that makes it really easy for predators to catch them. Rather than just hang from a tree and let it hang out their ass, they climb down. It's always the same tree they shit under, I think.
Well, you can't wipe though. Like if you're hanging out of the tree, you can't wipe. Like what if you get a little bit stuck? And like if you're on the ground, you can wipe yourself on some leaves that are down there.
They can wipe on the tree, can't it? Can, get a bit of bark.
That's rough though.
How has evolution managed to create the sloth? Because
They're doing okay.
it feels to me like it's a thing that shouldn't really have survived.
Maybe they're just not nutritious.
Like koalas.
They must have their niche, like...
There's that video of a jaguar just dragging a sloth out of a tree, and the sloth just doesn't react.
But what can you do at that point?
That's quite typical as a prey animal, though. Sometimes you just don't react, so it assumes you're dead already, so that it doesn't want to eat you.
It looked more like it just wasn't, It's the kind of thing where
It just doesn't
it
care.
would, because it's literally being eaten, and it just hasn't reacted.
Apparently they're very well adapted to being swimming animals, actually. Like, their fur is very water resistant. They can move a lot quicker in the water as well than they do on land. Generally, they've got really good lung capacity, I think, so...
That's reflected in its Pokédex, isn't it?
Oh yeah, an emerald. Sometimes travels great distances by swimming in rivers.
It's just an underachiever.
He just doesn't feel like if he doesn't have to work hard, then why would he?
It's true. I identify strongly with that.
I really like that all of its mystery dungeon quotes start with duh, duh, I'm not just loafing, duh,
Yeah,
I'm
it's quite
tired,
good.
I can't move anymore. Did I level up? But I'm still duh. But yeah, it's a cute Pokemon. I wouldn't use it unless I wanted to evolve it because of the whole slacking off routine, but
It just makes a slow game even slower.